Hey everybody, Chris here and welcome to another episode of Mile for the Camera. Today I'm here in Broad Ripple with Steve Kerr, the founder and race director of the Drumstick Dash. If you're a runner in the greater Indiana area, then you know about the Drumstick Dash. But I've run it several times and there's still a lot that I didn't know. So we're gonna take a loop around Broad Ripple here and learn about some of those unique facts as well as some changes to this year's event that you're gonna wanna know if you're running it this Thanksgiving. Ready to give it a shot?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. And for people who aren't familiar with an elliptigo, you want to give a little
Sure.
intro to this?
Yeah, this is my new toy. I'm facing some knee surgery, not running related, and I needed something to do a little more cross training with and build up my endurance and strength. So, man, I discovered this thing. It was invented by a long distance runner who was ending up his running career, and it's just an awesome cross training workout.
That's
I love
cool.
it.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It is. I'm going to put you on it here shortly.
After our mile.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Okay, so first things first, what are the changes that people running the race this year are going to need to know?
Yeah, two big ones, specifically dealing with the expo. With the closure of Broad Ripple High School, we are moving our expo to Wednesday, the day before the race, to the Indiana State Fairgrounds Harvest Pavilion from 10 to 8 o'clock.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m., so
Yeah.
they got most of the day to swing by.
Absolutely. The other significant change, and unfortunately we've had to make this decision, is there's no race day packet pickup or registration.
That's a really big one. If you're planning a
It
race
is.
morning, make sure you get, I assume if people can't make it personally, they can have a friend or a family member pick up their packet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so plan ahead for that. And then, so I've done this race, it's been a few years, and I've always known it was a big race, but just how big is it?
Yeah, it's, we started, this is our 17th year, Chris. First year we had 1,300, which is still a great number for a first year race.
Especially for a first year event, yeah.
We are looking at 20,000 registered runners and walkers this year.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, and
That's so
that
huge.
has us ranked nationally by Running USA as the 50th largest, watch out for this car,
Yeah,
as the 50th largest running event in the country.
just period.
Period.
That is-
Boston, Chicago, New York, Drumstick Dash.
That's incredible, yeah.
Not necessarily in
That's,
that order, but
right, but still to be among the 50, there's some huge races that you've
it's pretty.
heard of.
It is
so.
pretty inspiring to me to realize that we're in that company. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then you know you've got to be where on the Thanksgiving Day run
Yeah,
list.
and
so.
Thanksgiving is the most popular day of the year for running.
Yeah.
The most popular day. We're second largest in the country.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's so cool to have that just right here in our city.
Yeah, and it is very cool. You're right.
And yeah, today runners think of Thanksgiving, and it's been part of our family routine for as long as I can remember. Really, we're gonna do some sort of race that morning, and then we're gonna enjoy the food after. But 17 years ago, I can't imagine everybody would had that same thought. So what was the reaction when you decided to pitch this idea as a fundraiser
Yeah.
for the Wheeler Mission?
Well, like you, I've been a long-time runner, and and being with Wheeler Mission for 26 years, we wanted something back then that was sort of a flagship event for us that would help us, make people aware of the needs of the homeless.
Yeah.
And also raise money. And so I pitched this thing to my boss, and honestly, he looked at me like I had lobsters growing out of my ears.
People want to sleep in. This is their day off. What are you doing?
Absolutely. So, talked to him a little bit, got through the initial shock. He said, go ahead and try it. If you're going to fail early.
Yeah, okay.
So, I met with a couple of people, Don Kerr from Tuxedo Brothers, Bob
Yeah.
Kennedy, and we said, let's give it a shot and see what happens.
That's so cool. And, look at what's happened over 17 years. Like
Yeah.
20,000 runners. The catchphrase is move your feet so others can eat.
Yeah.
What has the growth of this race meant as a fundraiser for the mission of Wheeler Mission?
That's a great question, Chris. And again, the reasoning, we wanted to raise funds just because the needs of the homeless are so significant. Wheeler's annual budget is $12 million. We are on track right now to raise $1 million for the Drumstick Dash, through the Drumstick Dash, and
that's
is a significant impact on our budget.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and the fact that we own the race, 100% of the proceeds stay with us right here in Central Indiana, is also a huge plus. So all the money raised helps the homeless.
So $1 million obviously is a massive amount of money. What does that equate to in meals? You know, if we're moving our feet so others can eat, what is that?
You have put me on the spot because my
roughly.
math skills are not what they should be. It costs us about $2.35 for one meal.
That is not a lot per meal.
No,
so when you divide $1 million by...
There you go. I know.
Yeah, I'll put a graphic up.
Yeah, that's what we need. The fact that, you know, in every single year, we're going to serve about 350 to 400,000 meals to our homeless neighbors. So that just shows how significant this event is.
Yeah, that is so cool. And how has the Broad Ripple area received your race? Has it always been here? As long as I know, it has been.
Day one, we decided we didn't want to have the same course that many of the races used to be downtown. We wanted something different, we wanted something unique. I love Broad Ripple. I grew up in Broad Ripple, went to school in Broad Ripple, and it just seems like a really cool, kitschy place to have a race. So we started it here. The village has really embraced us. The city of Indianapolis has really embraced us. I've had a mayor, a couple of years ago, the mayor said, don't ever change the location of this race.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's our plan, is to keep it in Broad Ripple as long as we can.
That's so cool. And I mean, I live on the north side, pretty far north, and it's hard for me. It would be a challenge to not see some sort of race collateral at like a coffee shop or signage here and there. Like, it's everywhere. It's like you guys take over the whole like metropolitan area leading up to this event.
Yeah, we've been so blessed with amazing sponsors, the premier sponsor being Huntington, and of course Starbucks. We get well over 1 million impressions a year from people seeing our materials in Starbucks.
I bet, yeah. I think I went through a Starbucks drive-through. Are we gonna go left here or, right here?
Let's turn right here.
Okay. I think I went through the drive-through and like the window was a Drumstick Dash, and I was like, how do you get an ad basically on a window of a chain like that? It's incredible that they've...
And they have been an amazing corporate partner, not just advertising, but they provide coffee for 20,000 people on Thanksgiving morning. Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's a big in-kind gift right there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It really is.
So this year, I'm likely going to be running it back of the pack with we're going to go right here again?
Yeah.
I'm likely going to be running it back of the pack with my kids in the stroller. So you kind of told me what you got going on in the back of the pack.
Yeah.
Usually if I'm running and certainly racing, I'll try to get up towards the front and get through the crowd, but I'll be in the back of that 20,000 this year, so what can I expect back there?
You know, the goal of the Drumstick Dash was to make it a family-friendly, fun event. We've got a really good core of the hardcore runners where you would be up front, but we really wanted to emphasize a fun event for the family, so we've got back of the pack party. We've got a concert stage right in front of Broad Ripple High School, the pre-race concert by Maddie and the Roadies.
That's awesome.
So, you know, we'll have the beach balls out again this year and just a really festive time for families to be together on Thanksgiving morning. That's the goal. Families on Thanksgiving.
That's awesome. I can't wait to run it. I look forward. It's the best way to kick off the holiday weekend.
Yeah, no question. It is, you know, we talk about, you know, having, you know, doing a run so you can eat what you want Thanksgiving, and you know, that's part of it. The course, we've got a short course, Chris, we've got a long course. We've got a 2.75 mile course and a 4.5 mile course. Just a perfect distance for anybody. We've got Dash, our mascot, who will get a 10-second or get a 60-second head start.
Oh, he gets a whole minute?
He gets a whole minute head
because
start.
I saw the video you shared of somebody catching him, and that guy was booking. So
yeah, oh my gosh.
I was wondering how fast the turkey was going, but he's got a little bit of a head start. That's so
well,
cool.
And not going to mention names, but our turkey has some skill when it comes to running.
Okay. Ooh.
So we give him a 60-second head start. First man and woman to catch him win a prize.
That's cool.
And so there's the crazies up front who just dead sprint down Broad Ripple Avenue to catch that guy.
That's awesome. Well, Steve, thank you so much for doing this
Oh,
loop with me. I really look forward to the event. If you're out there and still wondering what to do Thanksgiving morning, sign up for the Drumstick Dash. It's a lot of fun. It's a great race. Huge party atmosphere, so highly recommend it.
Oh man,
thank you
Chris,
so much.
Thanks for having me, buddy. I appreciate it.
Good luck with the event. I'll probably not see you race morning. You'll be busy. But,
wave at me.
Yeah, I'll wave at you. There you go. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.